guys, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another energy reading for you. Let's see what we got in this reading, in this message. Divine, thank you once again for the message for the collective energy. Thank you for all the protection that you so generously provide and consoling anyone who is in need at this time. We give thanks. Thank you. What did I tell you guys? Let me turn this. Victory. Victory is yours. Let's see. What is first card, Divine, that we're going to be using? Contract. This contract here. Contract hangs in the balance or in court. Hostilities. Somebody was mad about a contract or mad about something in court. Appreciation, gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. Gosh, guys, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Even the ones who come and go and the ones who stay. Oh my gosh, my OG day ones. You guys, you keep the candles burning. Thank you so, so much. You all rock. I was watching an old episode of Drew Carey, and I wanted to bring it up because it talks about a man that he worked with who had a mental, had a challenge, and he ended up wanting to be like Drew because he felt like Drew. So Drew takes him under his wing to mentor him. All of a sudden he starts wearing a wig like Drew, starts wearing clothes like Drew. He shows up at his job like, the whole 9 yards. And although it was meant to be a comedy, like the thinking woman, somebody's thinking. And then we have strategy. Somebody's thinking of a strategy here. What kind of strategy? I don't know. The sun. Rest of it, you are going to heal from when the sun, water sign, or woman with the heart, you are healing. The, what's that? It's native and it's to a lot of tribes, Nordic and otherwise, how the equinox, the sun chases the moon. It's like you have to, I don't know, I don't want to get into it too heavily, but it's like the seasons chase each other out. And I think the sun is going to be very mixed, They're going to see the sun that they haven't seen in a long time. That's what I'm hearing. Happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. The sky is red and clear again. I think you're going to be very happy in the next 30, 60, 90 quarter. Something here. Okay, I hope for all of us we're walking into our happiness, happy place. Divine, tell us about, these are just so contract, contentment, happiness, and gratitude. Again, with the gratitude, something about the courts. Hostility, feminine abundance, somebody has wanted to win at all costs. They wanted abundance. I don't think they're the same people. I don't. This looks a little obsessive. Appreciation, snapped, unhinged, instability, and crazy. I don't know what that has to do with being appreciated. Somebody wants you to appreciate them. The thinking woman, drugs, medication, and addiction. hmm And then we have rejection, strategy, rejection, abandonment, desertion, left behind. This was somebody's strategy or something. You're the thinking woman, and they said that you were like on all these, that you were addicted to all these things. Mm-mm. Contentment, candle magic, love, life, finances. Somebody here had a contract to do some candle magic on your happiness. Happiness hater. Feminine abundance, a group, a cult, an association. They wanted for somebody to win at all cost, a different woman than you. Then we have poison. Somebody had an appreciation. They wanted to poison you, toxic, maybe get you on drugs. Maybe this person is, gosh, this is some nasty stuff. Then we have chaos magic. Ooh, they don't want you to think. They want you to be, I don't know if they want you to be unhinged. Rejection, caution, warning, and danger. The strategy. I'm cautioned about this strategy here because it's all projection. It's so when, you know, I don't know. I try. Those of you who think I'm a halfway decent reader, I think I'm pretty good because I've been doing it a long time. So what I'm seeing here is that somebody here is projecting their behavior or their addictions and obsessions onto you. I don't know why they're doing that. They're being warned about this strategy, that it's not a good strategy. Let's see. Cha cha cha. I want to see if I can get, let's see from the true crime deck. This is a very like somebody wanted you to snap so that they could prove that you were harmful. This cult that was doing it for some woman. They were doing it because some contract in the courtroom. That maybe, I don't know. They're projecting what they have led people to believe about you and hoping that you fall into this trap. Don't do it. Whoa, don't do it. Look it. As soon as I said don't do it, right? Because they want it to work so bad. Get out of here. What is this contentment and candle magic? Tell me more. Why is this person doing? What is this imprisonment? They want to imprison you into some kind of legal contract. What? Or they're saying that? What is this cult? Cult! Cult! Seasons don't fear the reaper. Now to the wind or the sun or the rain, we could be like they are. Come on, baby. I saw Blue Oyster Cult in concert. She had no fear. Yeah, he's this person snapped. They're poisoned, perverted, grateful. They want you to be grateful. Surveillance. Yeah, somebody's watching you, or they wanted you watched for something here. See if they could drive you insane, or this is all about jealousy. Ooh, being cautioned, don't do it. Natural disaster. Okay. Fire. dismemberment, and jealousy. Devil. Somebody's got a lot of work to do. They got a lot of work to do when it comes to healing. They possibly not even this life cycle is going to do it. What evil has thou wrought? Somebody here is evil Knievel because they're unhinged and they appreciate something here. So somebody wants them to appreciate them. Going crazy. Divine, tell us about this imprisonment with the contentment. 9 of Wands. Guarded here. Somebody here is kind of guarding their happiness. 5 of Swords, hostility. Somebody is very mad. They belong to a cult they belong to some kind of cult here, and they want to win it all. This cult was supposed to win at all costs for this person. Somebody's very mad. Page of Swords. Yeah, you found out. I think you found out in the nick of time just how somebody either really felt about you or you found out something about them that wasn't right. So they turned it on you. Drugs, medication, and addiction. You're a thinking woman. Look, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to pay somebody for medication, or they're paying somebody's thinking about paying for something here. Some kind of drugs. Ace of Pentacles. This is a strategy to have you rejected for this Ace of Pentacles here. They want you to be seen paying for medication. I don't know, like it's their business. I don't care what you're doing. If it's none of their business, it's none of their business. Candle magic they're using here. Justice, imprisonment. Somebody wants you imprisoned by the justice system or something, doing candle magic. Or someone is afraid. They want to, this cult. This is some kind of fishy activity within this cult here and within this group. Somebody may be pregnant within this cult, which is, there's the child. Poison the child. Perversion. Poison the child. Somebody poisoned a child or something poisonous from somebody's past, maybe surfacing. What is this chaos magic? The Hierophant. So this is like a high priest or somebody was watched for paying for drugs. Or somebody here was paying for something. They were watched doing it. And the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to take... You're able to take care of yourself. 9 of Pentacles, caution, warning, danger, natural disaster. Somebody wants it to look like a natural disaster that you were either as a strategy for why you were either left out of something or abandoned. Yeah. They want it to be like, oh, this fell through the cracks. I've heard lawyers say that. Oh, you just fell through the cracks, kind of stuff. 5 of Cups. Somebody does regret that they blinded you to this, to being recognized. 3 of Cups. Well, sorry, not sorry, People are sorry when the heat's on them. But if they got away with whatever this is, they wouldn't be sorry. No matter how many times you asked them or told them that this is not the way, they wouldn't stop. We do have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Virgo energy, investigator. Who are we? What are we fearing? Or the wounded warrior, some contract here, or something going on in court. Five of Swords. Somebody's really angry that you are guarded. They're angry here. They're angry here. They're angry here. They're angry. Temperance. This could be a Sagittarian. Doesn't have to be, but somebody wanted to win at all costs. They're doing something. This has to do with somebody trying to poison something here. They see pouring the bartender. Oftentimes, temperance is a bartender. Okay, but somebody who is in a cult or enlisted a cult to win at all costs. What do we have here? Seven of Cups, snapped, confused. Somebody found out that you're not that way. Somebody here created quite a narrative of you. Thinking woman, Eight of Cups, you used your brain to walk away. Somebody said that you were on drugs, and it was basically that you used your common sense and your dignity and you walked out of a situation. So now, this person, Queen of Wands, this could be a fire sign feminine, is using a strategy to have you abandoned for something, or was when it came rejected for this offer, this Ace of Pentacles. They wanted you rejected for it. What is this? Justice with imprisonment and candle magic. Nine of Pentacles. You see, because you're able to take care of yourself, because you're here too. So they were doing candle magic for you to go to jail because you could take care of yourself and they're mad. Makes no sense. Doesn't make sense? Seething with jealousy. Let's see, cult. Yeah, King of Swords. Could be in this cult. Could be a father of a child. Could have done something with a cult and a child. King of Swords. Or be investigating a cult. Air sign, masculine. What is this? Perversion. And Two of Cups. There you go. Two of Cups, Six of Cups. This is somebody who wanted somebody to drink the Kool-Aid. This poison. They wanted you to drink with them or something so that you could be seen a certain way. That was part of the plan. Part of the plan was to back up. Somebody had to back up what they were saying about you. So, Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah. This is somebody married someone with a baby, and for some reason, their wife or their spouse is watching you. This is 9 and 9, 99, okay? This is danger. Somebody who's single and somebody is afraid of being single and having to take care of themselves, and you're wearing it like a crown. They're very codependent. They don't want to take care of themselves. And they're willing to harm you to keep in a toxic situation because they're afraid that they're going to have to take care of themselves. This is somebody here wants to come back in, possibly, and have a relationship, but it's not a relationship. It's just for sex because they're married and they're looking at other people while they wait for a Queen of Swords. There's the wife, I believe, that would be. King of Swords is here. I don't want that. God is so good. God is so good. So for those of you who are like, you gotta understand something. God doesn't kneel to you and your demands. And if you're going to keep acting that way without gratitude, yeah, you'll be waiting a darn long time. Judge, this is somebody was mad that this judge is upholding this contract. Sweetheart, somebody wants to, they're mad because of somebody's hostile towards you because somebody thinks you're a sweetheart. Or they have a sweetheart that belongs to this cult. Take it as it resonates. Love, okay? This is a confusion. Somebody wants you to appreciate it. They're unhinged. So they spread their love around with different people. This could be somebody who is married to more than one person. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what this. I don't want both of these, Divine. What is this Eight of Cups? What are we walking away from this payment? Somebody wants to show that you're buying some kind of drug so that they can go to court maybe and say that's what you would spend the money on. And they're very sad because you walked away from this diabolical plan. You used your head. Power to the people. Somebody here used this as a strategy to get some kind of love out of like this is all about love. But it was the love of the Ace of Pentacles, the love of the status, the love of the money. What is this? And so now, what's this single and self-sufficient in prison marriage? Somebody wants to be single, and this could be a divorce, or somebody is imprisoned into a marriage because of candle magic. And yeah, misfortune. The King of Swords is having some misfortune with a cult here, with a cult baby. This sounds weird, but there it is. Or with poisoning you. Something isn't working with poisoning you. I don't know. This is some perversion to poison somebody so that they would be a widow or a widower. It did not work out according to plan. This is some message about love. Yeah, somebody's watching you. They want to catch you in this, they want to see if you get something in the mail as well. Possibly with regards to the divorce, that you don't even know that you were married. You might get divorce papers in the mail. Honest to God, you might. This is caught the big fish. Somebody here is having all kinds of nightmares because they can't come near you. Even if they wanted to get this paperwork, they're not going to get it, and they're going to go to jail. Yeah, an officer is after this lover for stealing. There he is. There's the officer, there's the lover, and there's the thief. Okay? Here's another officer who's a snake. Oh my gosh. And somebody is constantly trying to get you to be sick so you die, or constantly watching you to see if you're going to with this poison. And they thought that they promised somebody that they'd be, back in with you, dancing and hanging out. That's not the case, because they're saying that they were your widower or widow and that you gave them something as a gift. And they were taking, you were losing money out of your pocket because they were taking it and gambling it, maybe, or they gambled on this with this baby, this fortune. Here's another baby. Here's another fortune. These people are like, they are the biggest scammers, my God. That's too complicated for me. I couldn't do that. I couldn't live like that, you know? But guys, that's been the reading. Thank you for joining me. Please come back. Please hit the bell icon and please comment, share, and subscribe. I love you all, particularly uh, those that do those things, and check me out on Patreon. There is a Gypsy just for the girls and the hobos that love them, reading on Patreon. So that's the latest and the greatest, and I'll see you soon. Peace.